Hi everyone, how are you guys today? First off, let me start with the sponsor of today's video, Coldest Water Bottle. You've heard me talk about it now for several episodes, a couple of weeks, however long it's been. It's been a few weeks. I don't have a whole lot more to say than I've already said, but just to remind you, if you want to buy one, here is the promo code, DAWN10, to get 10% off your entire order, or the link in the description box below. I know some people watch on their TV or whatever, and they can't get to the description box, which is why the promo code is handy. But if you also go over to Coldest Water using the other link, there's a giveaway link. You can use that link every single week if you want to, and put yourself in the drawing for a 1 gallon one of these, which would be absolutely massive, way more than I need, but my son would love it. He carries around a 1 gallon one from another brand, and he is looking forward to maybe winning one of these because he has seen how well I like this water bottle, and yeah, he wants one for himself. Anyways, that's the promotion part of the day gone. You guys will remember that the last time I did doll number 4, I colored it in with colored pencils. It worked, but it was kind of annoying. So I played a little bit with her, a little bit more, and you'll note that the yellow is a little bit more yellow and the blue is a little bit more blue, because I tried with watercolors to get a little wash over the top. That worked really, really well. So I think what I'm going to do on the next ones, because the areas are just going to get bigger and they're going to get harder to draw on or color in, that I got out my watercolor palette and I'm just going to watercolor the rest of these. So I'm going to zoom in just a smidge here. Make sure that stays where it's supposed to be. And yeah, we're just going to color in the next one. So I'm going to take the next little doll. And I practiced on the bottom of her. And we're just going to color. I think I'm going to, I like using a water brush. But I'm going to make myself a variety of blues. Up here, I've already got some in this palette, so that's cool. I like how watercolors you can continue to add and mix and things, blend. Mix up the colors, add a little, maybe a little purple in there. I had some purple before, and I had a little green. I wonder which green I used. Maybe this one. Okay, and lots of water. I'm going to mix lots of water in there because I want it sort of a that was too much purple. Too much purple. Let's get a little more blue. More blue. Less purple. Less green. Okay, let's try that for this sort of watery part. And see, I can go right over my pen and it just shows through. That's pretty cool. I like that. And this is going to take way less time than it would if I was coloring with the colored pencils. And then what I could do, if I want to, I could come back with the colored pencils and put, you know, some shadows, some highlights. But this will give me the big wash of color that I need to fill in big areas. Put out way too much color. Didn't need that much. I'm going to make it a more greenish color as I come toward the top. Oh, too much green. Too much green. I was thinking more turquoisey. Once it's down, this wood is just going to accept it and it's not going to come back. So I'm going to have to live with what I've put on there. But that's all right. Interesting what happened there. Ooh. I dropped her. So anyway, as I do this, I should just answer questions or something so that I'm not just sitting here in silence. I wish I could put on music, but I'm afraid to do so. I know all sorts of YouTubers that use music in their backgrounds, and I'm afraid to do it. I did it for some old Inktober a couple of years ago. Did that giant Inktober piece, and I did music in the background while I worked. And I used the YouTube music library, the ones directly from YouTube. I didn't go to an outside source. I didn't, rip off anybody's music from somewhere, right? And it was fine for like almost 2 years, and then all of a sudden somebody copyright claimed it, and I lost all the revenue from that video. And I disputed it and said, I used it from the YouTube music library. It should be fine. And they still said, nope, it's ours. The money from this video is ours now. And what's really weird is the way YouTube works is that nobody at YouTube reviews the copyright claim. You know who reviews the copyright claim? The people who created the copyright claim. So like, let's say company X says to a YouTuber, you're using my music and you shouldn't. You didn't have permission to do so. Okay? And then X puts a copyright claim on to YouTube and says, we think this YouTuber is using our music fraudulently, which absolutely they should have the 100% right to do so. But then when I say, no, I should have had permission because I got it straight from the YouTube library, then instead of YouTube reviewing that, it goes back to company X and says, company X, this person says that they used your music legitimately, yes or no? And company X says, no, that wasn't legitimate. And there's no other review. There's no impartial review process. So pretty much once you get a copyright claim, unless there's like, I got one once on a video that had no music in it. Like it had no music. I don't put music in my videos anymore. And I got a copyright claim for music. And it's like, what music? There's no music in this video. That one was actually removed. But it's the only one that actually I got removed. Everybody else, they say, no, no, you don't have permission. It's like, okay, fine. I just won't put music in my videos. But it's sad because this is the type of thing that I would love to do with music on in the background. Now, see how much faster that was than coloring it with pencil? And I like the gradient I can get. That's cool. Okay, so now I want to do these little fishies. I think they're going to be a school of fish with orangey yellow faces. Maybe a little bit of brown in there. That's better. Sort of a golden faced fish. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to hold it up so you guys can see what I'm doing. But this is way easier than the pencil. I'm glad I discovered this. Pencil would have just driven me crazy. But I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys want to watch me color every single one of these. I don't know. Do you? Maybe you do. I think I'll just do the painting part. That will give you guys the best idea of what they're going to look like. And then I'll come back maybe with color pencils later. I want a little bit of, let's put some purple. Oh, that's a dark blue. That's not purple. This is purple. Let's do purple fish scales on this one. Like that. And maybe this one can have, oh, there's scales over here. Let's do this one with scales as well. Maybe a little more. Okay. And perhaps a little of the red. I'll make it a sort of a maroony color. That one. Still kind of purple. Same with this one. Let's do that same color. I'll add a little regular red to it. Make it a different color. And I want it really light. I can always come back and add more, but I can't take it away because unlike on watercolor paper where I could lift up color, I think the wood is just taking in the color. Maybe a little bit of this color for one of these. Maybe that one too. And what do I want for that middle one there? I think I want this, whatever that is. We'll add a little of that. More of a rosy color. Just like that. There we go. There's my little school of fish. Wonder if I can get my bubbles to be white. Usually I don't use white watercolor because, you know, usually you can't see white, but let me try a little white. Oh yeah, the white works. Look in there. There's this one on top. Okay, white actually works. Okay, so what color do I want the snail down here? Shall I make him kind of a browny color? Maybe we'll give him a pop of this red. Like that. And then this little sea urchin fellow can be green. Why? I don't know. He just says green to me. You know, I think I'm going to make it a lighter green to start. And then I'll add that darker green as a accent. Like so. Like that. That looks cool. I'm loving this. Oops, I just painted on my bottle. That's okay. I'm planning on painting on my bottle. Oh, there's another urchin. Let's do another urchin. Same colors. My yellow dripped into my green over here, so my color's a little bit more earthy for this one. But that's okay. I'm really enjoying this painting. I'm having so much fun. I am just having so much fun. I may come back with my white dots and like with a Posca or something after it's already dry. Oh, that little fish didn't get he didn't get any color. Let's give him a little of that red. So I made the other one. The other one has no skin color per se. I'm going to leave that, but I'm going to see if I can get that white to work on the eyes. Oh, I need to, really should have some water to just rinse my brush. Why I don't have water to rinse the brush, I don't know. But let's try some white in the eyes here. It's all right. I can come back and do that pupil again with pen after it dries. Oh yeah, needs that. Okay. So I'm going to do that same thing over here. Just going to get really white eyes. And then we'll come back with the pen and fix anything that needs fixing after she's dry. But I suspect I'm going to have to let it dry several hours, so you won't see me do that. Okay, that's better. And then what do I want here? I put yellow there. Should I make yellow? It's like the standout, the signature thing, that all of them have yellow as that bit. I think I will. Okay, so it was this yellow that I did on the other one. I think I don't want it quite so bright. I'll give it a little, dull it down just a smidge. Well, maybe that was too much. Okay, there she is. I like her. I really like what happened there. She's pretty. Okay, so we'll leave that one to dry. And should we just leave it at that? You know, I think I'm going to just leave it at that. Maybe. I think you guys are going to be too bored with seeing me paint all of these. I think I'll paint them off camera. And what I'll do is after I'm finished painting them all, I'll line them all up. I'll show them to you at the end of this video. So I'll paint the rest of them and then I'll show you at the end. So that will require me to think and do some editing. We'll see how this goes. If it doesn't go well, well, then it doesn't go well. I don't know. We're going to try it. Anyway, I'll be back after I'm done painting and show you the end. That's what I'll do. All right, you guys be safe, be well, and hopefully this isn't the end of the video. In case it is the end of the video and I can't manage to get the end of the next thing attached to this thing, I'm going to remind you one more time to use my promo code if you want to make an order. And yeah, this may be the middle of this video. It might be the end of the video. It all depends on if I can manage to get these things connected, because I am not a good video editor. And I know that for myself, and I'm just accepting the fact that I'm not a good video editor, but I might be able to figure out how to connect this video to the next one. We'll see. All right, see you guys later. Bye. All right, guys. If you're seeing this, then I have figured out how to connect these two videos together. I finished. And here she is, the big one. I actually did the watercolors on them. I think this came out spectacular. You can see the shimmer. I did some mica, my shimmering ink, my jacquard, I think it's jacquard, shimmering inks that I made out of the pigments in the Jazz's, one of the first Jazz's art box, I think. Or was it the Inky box? Anyway, one of those Jazza boxes. And then I used the watercolors straight out of my watercolor, my Koi watercolor palette. And I just did them in the order that the palette is. and I did them, sort of made a rainbows here, and then I did them full strength here, and as I went around I got lighter and lighter. So I think that came out cool. That's girl number one. Inside girl number one is girl number two. Gotta make sure she lines up. Okay, so that's girl number one. I've made a sort of a makeshift thing so you guys can see them all. I think that one has to go down a little because she's big. There's number two. She got painted and also has some sparkly bits. And then there's girl number three. She's very happy. She's got a lot of silver on her. She sparkles. And then on her hair, I don't know if you can see it, but she's got gold on her hair. Inside her is girl number four. And she's got all these fun colored fish. You saw that one, right? And then I've already forgotten which one it was that you saw me do. You saw me do this one with the fish. And then, come on, stand still. And then there's the little one. She's very surprised. I went back through with a little bit of the green shimmer and the blue shimmer on her and the gold. Gave everybody a little bit of gold and silver around their faces. There they are. Ta-da! I finished. I am so excited about that. And then again, I want to thank Coldest Water for sponsoring this part of the video. Make sure you use my promo code if you want to order. But there they are. I am so excited that those got finished. Took all day, literally. I started out here at 9 o'clock this morning, and it is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's too dark for me to do any more recording. The sun has gone away. The rain has started. So I'm done for the day, but I am so glad I got something accomplished, and I'm really proud of these. I really, really like how they've come out. And I don't know if I'm going to varnish. I like them just the way they are. I like them matte. They have an interesting feel to them, a little texture. And I think I'm going to leave them just as is. You guys have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to edit this. And if you see both parts, if you're seeing this, I have accomplished something great by getting this part of the video attached to the previous part of the video. All in a day's work, right? I will try my best. Let me tell you, editing is not my thing. If I ever got to be a huge YouTuber, I would hire out for editing, but I don't even make enough money to buy art supplies, much less hire somebody to edit for me. So anyways, I will go try that, and you guys have a great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today and make the world a better place, okay? I'm going to go snuggle up, do some editing, and enjoy the rain. Bye-bye.